Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is time for the early morning get up, or time to get our day started off in positivity. Time to be able to move and groove from our yesterday into our today in hopes for a better tomorrow. It's I, the Adrian Wiggins, once again coming to you with positivity on this morning, even though I look kind of like I'm not positive. But I'm trying to be, so I'm going to get out of that real quick. So, what are you doing today? How is your day going? How are you making your moves? What is transpiring in your life, in your mind, in your heart? What things do you have planned today? I am looking forward to a great day. Good morning, Martin. Guess what, man? I did go to the gym yesterday, and now my legs hurt. I'm going to go back. Even though my legs hurt, I'm going to go back. I'm glad I'm going today because I didn't put on no makeup. I didn't put on any makeup, man. Oh, wow. I don't know. Today is going to be a day of greatness. My hands are itching, sorry. And I know you know how they always say, if your head itch, you get money. Excuse me. Well, when my hand itches, somebody else get money. It don't be me. So, I'm going to need somebody else's hand to itch for me to get a couple coins, I guess. But again, it is a great day. It is Saturday, October 31st. It is the last day of October. We are embarking into another month tomorrow. But today, early, we're up and we're about our business today on the last day of October. I am hoping that you have something planned. What is it that you have going on today? Martin, what you doing today? Do you have any plans, or are you just going to chill out on this Saturday? I'm still trying to figure it out because my computer is not working. It's not connecting to the networks or whatever for some reason. So I need to do a lot of work. I need to do a PowerPoint. But my computer's acting crazy. So I'll see if I'll be able to get to do that today. I hope I will because I need to get it done. Because I need to change some stuff, and next month I can't wait on nobody. I'm sorry. I've been doing some stuff, and I've been waiting on some things to happen, and they haven't happened. Because the things that I've been expecting to happen, the people that I think are working on stuff, they're not working on the stuff that I think they're working on. So it's good to ask questions, because if you don't ask questions, you'll never know. I've been sitting here waiting for a couple of weeks now for a project that hasn't even started. So I'm doing myself. So I don't have to continue to wait, and I don't have to continue to wonder, and I don't have to continue to be held back because of something that I assumed. And that's exactly what it was. I thought we talked about it, but, maybe not. And so since I assumed it, I was waiting on it. But when I finally asked a question as to what was happening, I was informed that person wasn't doing it at all. So I would have been waiting a long time, Martin. So I've decided that I'm going to do it myself because there's a lot of things that I need to get done in these next 2 months. And I know that there's some things that you need to get done in these next 2 months. And in these next 2 months, I got to make some changes, some big changes, because I can't go back to where I was. I'm going to go to the gym too. After this, probably, so I don't forget. I'm not gonna forget because it's all day, and my babies are gone. I got a day free right now with my daughters are out doing other things. They're with their dads this weekend, so I might be able to get me some me time in today. And you know what, Martin? What my me time, what I really want my me time to be, I want me to be in the bed. But I'm probably not gonna do it. Because there's something about me sleeping all day I just ain't going to be able to do. I probably really need to. I probably really and truly need to get in the bed and get under the covers and go to sleep for a few hours more than I already did. Because my body is at that point that it's like, look, girl, you need to have several seats or something. But I can't because I got stuff to do, Martin. I got things to go. I got a place to go, people to see, things to do. And I got a goal to reach, and I'm not reaching my goals right now. So I need to be able to change some stuff. God has me, but I got to do my part. So I'm looking for some things and some ideas and some people and some turnarounds and all kind of stuff that, I'm going to start my November off right. I am going to do my best to, focus on getting a healthier me, in these next 2 months. I know it's the big eating months, but nope, I didn't. I can't eat I don't know why. I just can't eat super early. And so I usually eat right after I get off my lives. And I haven't done my medicine because I need to eat before I do my medicine. So I am doing them. I am getting better at being consistent, and I do them every day. But I basically, I didn't even know that was an apartment. But anyway, I basically, I'm trying to, I'm going to do a lot of research this weekend about, the different things that I can do and what I can eat and how I can lower some stuff in my life so I don't have to worry about this medication issue that's trying to plague my mind. I'm going to get rid of it because I can. And I am going to do it in the best way possible, which is naturally, which is taking the things that God has already put here for our healing and eat them. And taking the thing that he has given me, which is the activities of my limbs and exercise. And so we will see in the next 2 months what goodness and greatness and wonderfulness that's going to bring us. We're going to see if it's going to attribute to weight loss, or if it's going to attribute to just lower blood sugar, if it's going to attribute to lower blood pressure, and we're going to rack it out because we can. So that's exactly what we're going to be looking forward to, is getting bigger and better. So listen, Martin, I was also looking and thinking about some stuff, and that heifer, I be trying to kill every day, she tried to come back. So she tried to come back again and try to tell me, look at all the stuff that you need to do and that you haven't done, and look at all the people that's making more money, and look at all the things that are going on around you, and you look like you're stagnant and you haven't moved in a while and nothing is working for you right now and everything is falling apart. She came back yesterday, Martin. So I'm going to address her, and I'm going to address the issues that she brought to me, because all of the things that she was saying, they even may have been true. It's cold in here. Let me turn on my heat. Because I am outside. Oops. I am outside, and it's cold. It's 48 degrees here, so it's cold. And so just listening, not even necessarily listening, but just the thoughts that kept sparking into my mind. You did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. And I did, and I embarked in some things that helped me. I listened to I was involved in some classes that helped me, some things that encouraged me, some people that encouraged me just by being them, and just by, giving out the word that God gave to them, to give out to the masses and to the people, and so I finished my other course. There's another seminar this next weekend that I may be partaking in, once again, because I need my skills to be polished so that once I do get on that big stage, Martin, I don't think I'm something bigger than I am and fall flat on my face. Can't do that. Not embarrassing. So I'm not trying to be embarrassed. I'm trying to be polished. I'm not trying to be embarrassed. I'm trying to be better. I'm not trying to be embarrassed. I'm trying to be greater than myself. Because that's what God made me to be. He made me to be great. He made me to be purposeful. He made me to be smart. He made me to be awesome. And I got to realize that every day, no matter what it looks like in my life, no matter what it seems like, no matter the turnaround, no matter the issue, no matter the problems that I face, that I know that God has got me, because he told me, I got you. I'm going to be able to help you get through this. I'm telling you now that this is something that you're going to do. So while you're going to do it, don't sweat the small stuff, basically. And I can't continue to let the small stuff to get to me. And the small stuff to me is something that's easily fixable. Even if I can't fix it right now, everything that I think right now in my life, I've done a lot of things. There may be some more things that I could be doing, but at this time, everything that I'm doing, I got to put it in God's hands, because I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer. I know God does, but I don't always have the answer. And since I don't always have the answer, I have to look into him, because he's the author and the finisher of my faith. I got to look unto him for my next. I got to look unto him for what it is that I need to do, for what it is I need to say, and what is how I need to grow, what ways I need to move. I got to look unto him for those things, because I can't do it on my own. I'm not going to sit here in front and tell you that everything that I've done was an automatic original thought from me. No, sir. I can't say that, because it's not true. Because everything that I tried to do my very best to do, I try to seek God first. And while I'm seeking God first and making him manifest in my life and my dreams and my hopes, and I'm saying, okay, God, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. And right now I'm back on that path to where I'm uncertain and where I'm a little confused and where I'm a little apprehensive as to doing what I want to do, because I know you got a plan for me. But right now, God, I just can't see it because the way that things are looking in my life right now, it doesn't look like I'm going to make it out of this. It doesn't look like things are getting better. It looks like things are getting worse. And it just seems like, God, I just don't really know how to put my finger on better right now. As I try to put my finger on better, things are crumbling. As I try to grab hold to better, things are just turning around in a negative way. And as I try to get up and get out, and as I try to pick myself up, things keep trying to push me down. I know you're the author and finisher of my faith, and I know that you are the healer. I know that you are my awesome source. God, I know this. This is something that I am steadfast and unmovable. I know that you are going to come. I know that you are going to bless me. I know that you're going to heal me. I know you're going to help me. I know you're going to open up doors that no man can close. I know you are going to be in the realm that's going to get me blessed. So as I continue to tell myself that, Martin, thank you so much. I got to believe it. It's something that I must believe. I told you I got to go through that. I must thing. And then these next 2 months, I must get up. I must get over myself. I must get over my fear. I must get over my doubt. I must get over my apprehension. I must get over it, because if I don't get over it, then guess what? It'll consume me. And I'm not in a position to be consumed. Only thing I want to be consumed by is by the Holy Ghost. I can't be consumed by negativity. I can't be consumed by problems. I can't be consumed by things that are coming against me. And the reason why I just put myself out there as being vulnerable, because I know there's somebody else out there that feel the same way, and you feel like that things are going in chaotic mode right now. And right now you can't handle chaotic. Right now you can't handle struggle. Right now you can't handle confusion. Right now you can't handle problem. Right now you can't handle things being over you. Right now you can't handle the things that are in your mind that are trying to tell you that you're not going to make it. You can't handle the things that are in your mind that are telling you you're not doing well. Can't handle the things that are in your mind that are telling you that you can't be above this. So right now, what I want you to do, I want you to realize that he that shall come will come. I want you to realize that God did not create you as a failure. I want you to realize that God has said some things about you that are absolutely true. That you are the head and not the tail. That you are above and not beneath. That you are possible. That you can do this. That you can manifest this. That you can get out of your own way and grow. That you can get out of your own way and build. That you can grow out of your own way and make it happen. You're equipped for this, baby. I understand that it don't feel like you are, but you are built by the best to do better things. I am blessed by the best, and he is not going to let me fail. I know it seems like I might be going down the road that gets people to quit. I might be going down the road that gets people to stop. I might be going down the road that all these roadblocks and problems and hindrances are always coming up in my face, and I can't really stop them as fast as I want to. Yes, I got to believe that breakthrough is on the way, man. I got to believe that God is getting ready to show himself so strong in me that the things that are happening to me right now will be a memory. And a memory is one that I don't want to revisit. It's going to be a blessing to not only me, but the people that are connected to me, because everything that I do, I want somebody to be blessed. Everything that I say, I want people to be able to hear the very God that's being able to speak a thing that's not as though that it is. And so when we speak of things, we're going to speak good health. We're going to speak wealth and prosperity. We're going to speak positivity. We're going to speak love. We're going to speak joy. We're going to speak peace. We're going to speak overcoming. We're going to speak more. Because we deserve it, Martin. We deserve to have better. We deserve to be happy. We deserve to be able to see the fruit of our labor, and our labor is not in vain. We deserve to see better. Today, even on a Saturday, we deserve to see better. We deserve to see smiles all around. Like I was hanging out with my girls. And I remember I told on my oldest daughter because she did something that I really didn't like. And she was being stank with her little money. So yesterday, she decided that she was going to take me out. Good morning, darling. She thought she was going to, she was, trying to, I guess, make up for the way that she made me feel. And so yesterday she was all gung-ho with going out and going to the mall, and gung-ho with going out and buying me things. I still didn't buy anything, but she wanted to put that effort out that she wanted to be able to do something. regardless of her inhibitions. And yeah, she does get to the point that her inhibitions causes her to wild out in the mind, right? So she has some money because of her birthday or whatever. She was blessed. She was blessed on her birthday, but like every time she spends a little of her money, she complains. I don't care how much the amount is. I don't care if it's $2 or $20. She complains. Oh, I don't got no money. You still got $300. No, I don't. I forgot I kept saying, you got $300. Because when I first calculated everything, she had over $300. But, she says, oh, no, I don't, because I bought this and I did this and this. And not saying that she should not count up the cost, because she definitely should, because she does spend money like water. But now she's in between two things. She's in between spending the money like water and holding on to it like like Scrooge. So because I'm not gonna get no money, and I don't never normally get money, and and like I say, the attitude behind the money is what I'm trying to teach her. I said, listen, because you first of all remember you can have what you say. So if you always talking about how you never have any money, you're never gonna have any money. You got to speak those things as be not as though they were. You got to have some faith. You got to put some things behind what you say. Don't always talk negative. Say what it is that you're going to do. If you want to have money, do something to get it. She can do hair. Why are you not doing hair? You can do hair. You can make some money. You just choose not to. The realm that you can do, you're not utilizing the gift that God put on the inside of you to make the money that you want to make. This is how you're going to get your coins, baby. Turn in that gift. Work the gift that God has given you. And once you work the gift, then he'll open doors because you're working the gift. But if all you do is sit around and complain about what you don't have, all you do is sit around and complain about what you can't manifest, all you do is sit around and complain about what's not happening. Like I told you, that heifer tried to get back on my shoulder the other day and tried to tell me what I wasn't doing right. And she tried to come back and tell me that what I'm doing ain't working, so I might as well give up. And that thing tried to come back to me and try to discourage me, and it tried to make me feel some type of way, and it tried to make me feel like that my best ain't good enough, and it tried to make me feel like what I'm doing, I'm talking to myself, and what I'm manifesting, I'm doing on my own, and what I'm building alone. All of this type of stuff. I told y'all, it happens. But what you must do is pull down those strongholds. Pull down everything that's coming contrary to the knowledge of God. Pull it down. Don't let it stay there. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it make you feel some type of way. Don't let it overcome you and overtake you. Don't let it make you get out of position. Don't let it make you stop. Don't let it make you quit. Don't let it make you hurt. Don't let it get you. Because it's coming. He that shall come will come. You got to know God's coming too. Don't worry about those negative things that are coming to plague your thoughts. Don't worry about it, because they're only coming to see what you're going to do. It's a test. It's a trial. It's an issue to see what you're going to do. It's a compilation of a bunch of stuff just to see what's going to break you, to see if it can break you, or if you really mean what you say. Or are you really just out there talking? That's what it tells me. You really mean what you say. You're just out there talking. People, a lot of things that we want and that are going for, it's going to take some work. A lot of things that we look at, it's going to take some work. A lot of things that we build, it's going to take some work. Guess what? The first work that it's going to take is in you. I told you that enemy don't want you to work. That enemy don't want you to make it. That enemy don't want you to soar. You want to know why? Because it's going to take some work and some responsibility and some consistency and building. And it's going to take all of that before you're able to do anything. You got to know that you got on the inside of you what you need to get out of you what you want. It's in there. It's in me to be able to create an empire. Yes, I said empire. It's in me to create an empire for me and my family. It is in me to help somebody else create an empire for them and their family. It's in me to be a leader. It's in me to manifest. It's in me to grow. It's in me to move. It's in me to be responsible. It's in me to build. It's in me to own up to what it is that I can do. But I gotta know it. Just like you gotta know that it's in you. There is no temptation taking. There is no temptation common to man. Come on, man, that God himself hasn't already went through. You got to know that you're not the only one. You're not even the first one, and you definitely ain't the last one. So know that what's on the inside of you is valuable. Know that what's on the inside of you is usable. Know that what you have is something that all you got to do is say what you want. You can have what you say if you continue to be consistent. Don't let that doubt bring you out of your consistency. Don't let that fear bring you out of your consistency. Don't let that hurt bring you out of your consistency. I'll tell you something else that was going on in my mind that I had to pull down. It had to do with my marriage, the person I was married to, and what went wrong that tried to plague me. I had to pull that down because I guess the reason why, I guess it happens because every time that I see or I have to go into the presence of the person, listen, watching my daughter, and you know, kids are awesome. They really are, especially when they don't make your life difficult by being brats. I thank God for my daughters when they're not being brats. My baby, she could be the biggest brat right now. But do you understand that that girl has shown me more strength in these last few months that I could have ever thought possible from a 6-year-old? And she's holding me. She's holding me into a place that I don't have to worry about her. Because you know what? Even despite everything that's going on, she's been the strongest at 6. She's been the one that, you know, of course, is oblivious to the big picture as to what's going on. But she don't give me the problems. I ask her a question. She's 6. She can either, no, I don't want to do that. And sometimes she does. But I ask her questions. Baby, you want to? No, mommy. And then she'll think about it. And I ask her later on, or I change it, and I say, you sure? And then she'll say, okay, yes. And she goes with the flow. She don't cry. She don't throw tantrums. She don't whine. She doesn't do all and cause me stress. She just says, okay, mommy. She going about her business. Do what I need her to do in that moment. And I thank God for that. Because she could be making it a lot difficult for me. And even for her dad. But she doesn't. She goes in, she does what she does. She comes back, she's cool. Now, on the whole school thing, that's a whole nother issue, whole nother project, and a whole lot of prayer that I need in order to get through this. Because right about now, y'all, I'm about to put her in somebody's school. It's really not working the way that I need it to work. She's really not. She's learning, true enough. But the environment doesn't keep her attention enough, I guess. So, pray for her. Alex needs some... Whilst her mom is trying to figure out all the things in life that is trying to stop her from being great. So, listen, I don't want this to be heavy or anything like that. I never come to be heavy, but I do come to get a lesson out. And the lessons that I come to give out to you is definitely coming to me first. And so I have to speak unto you as I speak unto myself. I got to let you know that you are able, you're capable, you're possible, you're wonderful, you're amazing. You can do this. As much as we say that we don't want to, as much as we want to be able to lay down and just go to sleep all day, as much as I want to not exercise, as much as I want to just veg out for the day or whatever, I just don't do anything. As much as I know that there's a goal, I don't want you to give up on your goal in the midst of everything that's going around. I don't want you to give up on your dreams in the midst of what's going on. I don't want you to give up on you, because the slightest things will cause a breakdown. The slightest things can cause a breakdown. Now, it didn't almost get me like that, but it tried to get me because of the thoughts that kept going through my head about what wasn't going on and what should be going on, or how I'm not doing and what's not manifesting and what's not growing and what's not moving. And it seems like the more and more I stay here, the worse and worse things get. Not only for me, but the people that are surrounding me. And I've started to feel like at one point that it wouldn't happen to them if it wasn't for me. They were doing okay. until I showed up. And now they have to deal with some things because I'm there. And I definitely don't ever want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like a burden on anything or anybody. So, yeah, it tried to get me though. So, in the midst of me, seeing this or hearing this, I had to keep pulling it down all this last week. Because some things are going crazy right now again. And my computer's not working again. And so I'm working off of my phone again. Thank God I have a phone. I'll be working off of my phone again because my computer won't act right. It won't connect to the systems and stuff like that. Again, another trial. That's okay. I done been here before. So I'm ready for it. I'm okay. I'm not going crazy like I did before because I know that they're coming for me. Things are coming for me just to get me upset, just to get me mad, just to get me hurt, just to get me to say, oh, ain't nothing working. I'm not going there. Because if it's not working, what can I do? But wait till it works. Nothing else I can think to do. So, what's going on is, again, like I tell you, I'm telling you as I tell myself, pull it down. Don't let it linger. Don't let it get into your mind. Don't let it make you feel some type of way. Don't let it make you stop because of what you have to do versus what you want to do. Don't let that have to cause you to feel like you're bottled up or caged up because you can't do what you want to do. Don't look at the circumstances that are trying to hold you down because if it can't stop you, it will. It will. If it can, it will. But you're better than that. You're stronger than that. You got more will than that. You got more consistency than that. You got more purpose than that. Work the purpose. Work the system. Work the issues. Work it all out. In your mind first, because your mind is the first thing that you got to change in order for everything else to work for you. Your mind has to change into thinking that you're better. You're not the same person. You're not going down that road. You're not failing. Tell yourself, I am better than this. I can do more than this. I'm going to have what I say. I'm going to say what I have. I'm going to speak those things as be not as though they were. I'm going to build up myself into believing God. I got to trust him. If I can trust nothing and nobody else, I got to trust God in this season. I know what it looks like. I know how it feels. I know it seems like it's not working. I know it seems like you're going through a whole nother year the same way. You're ending your year the same way as you always have. Again, Martin, I'm not trying. I don't know. It's just natural stuff. I need some water. But you're not ending your year the way that you thought you would. You're supposed to be on top and going higher. Listen, this year isn't over. Don't give up. This year isn't over. Don't quit. You still got 2 whole months for God to turn around your life. And believe me, it doesn't take him that long. It just takes you time to believe it. And anytime that you believe it, it can manifest, but you have to believe it. You can't doubt. You can't doubt. You can't stop. You can't give in. You can't quit. It's the final stretch. We're in the 4th quarter. As I've been hearing a lot of people say, I really don't know what that means, except the fact that it's almost over. That's all I know. But that's what you're in the final quarter of this year. Make this final quarter add up to the beginning quarters of next year. Get your mind right. Get your mind better. Get your mind on the positive things of this life. Get some positivity. If you don't have any, get some. Get you some. I've been dealing with a person, and I've been trying to figure out why she's so sad. Yeah. And I guess, you know what, I'm my wonderful, beautiful auntie. It's funny how you can be so strong for everybody, and nobody's that strong for you because they feel like you got it. And this is some things that I'm noticing and that I'm finding out along this journey. Like I said, somebody told me before, a couple of months ago, she told me, Let nobody help you because everybody always sees you as a strong one. And people don't do things because you're the one that's always held up and you don't look like you need help. Hey, Vincent, you don't look like you need any assistance and you don't look like that, things are going wrong because you always look like you got everything together. Now, first, I didn't know how to take that. But now, that to me shows strength that I didn't even realize I had. Like Martin had said earlier, it's some stuff that I've done that I did blindly. I had no idea I was showing anybody that I had strength. But guess what? Being a single mother, walking around being a single mother, not thinking about being a single mother. I wasn't trying to be the best single mother. I was trying to just be the best mother that I could. But showing it to the world saw that I was being a single mother with an able-bodied person who wasn't a part of my daughter's life until this year. For real. So, being that mother, I did a lot of stuff. I worked a lot of hours. I did a lot of things to make sure that my baby didn't hurt too much. I know she missed out on a lot, but I did the best of my ability then. Yes, I love it. I love that. So listen, because that's again, that's the battle that I fight in my mind. It comes around every now and then, and like I tell you all this because I know I battle it myself. Don't let your past try to tell you you haven't made any progress. Okay, don't let your past try to tell you that you haven't done anything. Don't let your past try to tell you that you're still here, right here, and everything is the same. No, everything's not the same. It may not be going 1,000% the way that I wanted to, but it's not going in the direction that it was going before. There's some different decisions being made. There's some different possibilities opening up. There's some different doors being opened. So in that instance, know that you're going in a direction that you've never been before. It's new to you. Even if it seems like it's still the way you used to do things, it's still new to you. You're embarking on a life that you've never known. You're starting from scratch. Some of us are starting from scratch, starting completely over with a different mindset, with a different thought pattern, with a different intuition, with a different ability to do better, with more on our plate, with more goals, dreams, and aspirations in front of us. We start completely over. So don't put yourself out of the game before you're able to start over. Don't put yourself out of the game because of what it looks like. Don't put yourself out of the game because of how it feels. Don't put yourself out of the game because what you see around you. Everybody that's around you talking about their victories has never told you about their failures. Realize that. That every victory you see, there was some failure behind that. Because there's nobody in this world that has done every single thing right every day of their life, made all the right decisions, and they still broke. Ain't no way in the world. There's no way in the world that everybody that keep telling you that they doing so amazing hasn't went through some trials and tribulations in order to get to amazing. Because it took some long nights. It took some crying. It took some time. It took some thoughts. It took some disagreements. It took some communication. It took some compromising. It took some letting go of some things. It took some growing up. It took some putting some things that you wanted to by the wayside for a few minutes. It put some taking some people out of your life for a few minutes. It took some time for you to restructure the things that you're trying to do. I had some stuff happen to me this year I couldn't even believe. I had some people say some stuff to me I would have never thought would have come out of their mouth. Really. People that I know I love, that have been there with me my whole life. I gotta look at my life different. I have to. Guess what? Because what he has prepared for me, I'm not used to. What he has prepared for me, I've never been there before. Stepping into my greatness, this is something new to me. But if I fight myself, if I beat myself up, if I do all of that before I get to the goal, I'm not going to be able to live that abundant life. I'm not going to be able to do better. If I kill myself before I get to the start, if I keep beating myself up about what's not happening, I'm never going to grow out of that mental state that I used to have. And come on, yeah, we got to do better. All right, y'all. That's all I'm saying. This next month, is on my agenda. I must do better. I must eat better. I must love more. I must help more. I must get out of my own way. I must live and depend and rely on God, and I must depend on me. You all you got, baby. You got God. True enough, you have God. But baby, outside of that, realize you all you got. And if you don't do nothing for you, nothing is going to happen. Nobody's going to come into your life and just hand you anything. The people that you think are going to support you that are not, keep it moving. Sorry, y'all. Don't let it get you. Don't let it break you. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it haunt your dreams or your goals or your ambitions or your anything. Go for the gold. I wanted to end this month on something not only positive, but meaningful. And hopefully that somebody be able to hear what I'm saying. Not only me, but other people to be able to get your mind right. Come on, let's get our mind right in this next 2 months so that we can see what we want to see, so we can see the blessings manifest, so that we can see the goals be reached, so we can see what we do is working. And we can high-five ourselves. We can pat ourselves on the back. We can encourage ourselves. We can speak life to ourselves. We can do more in these next 2 months than we've done all year. Your life can change in these next 2 months than it has all year. Exactly. Work the system. Let's do it because we can. Let's do it because we shall make it happen. We are the head and not the tail. Above and not beneath. We are going for the goal, man. You got power in you. You got life in you. You got ambition in you. You've got vision in you. You've got God in you. Let's work the work, man. Let's make it happen. Like this, share this, comment. Let somebody else be encouraged. I gotta go work out. Even though I'm a little sore from yesterday, I'm gonna go do it again and make it happen. Let's do that. Let's enjoy your Saturday. Go out there, love on somebody, talk to somebody you haven't talked to, drink plenty of water, get your exercise in, take your me moments. Take some time to get your thoughts together. Let's gear up for this next month. Write down your goals. Write down your plans for this next month. Oh, shoot, even just for this next week. If you can't think a whole month worth of stuff, think about next week and how you're going to rock out this next week. Today is the last day of October, y'all. Let's close it with a bang and open up November with a bang. Let's do that. You can do anything you put your mind to. Get out there and work the gift that God put on the inside of you. I love y'all to life. Remember about Making Wealth with Broadcasters on Wednesdays, 10:30 Central Standard Time. If you want to donate or want to get a commercial or anything like that, reach out to me, 314-461-4988. The Cash App for it is $ The Adrian's Radio Live. I will be so grateful, appreciative of anybody that does anything for me. I'm always grateful and thankful. And we're going to do some different stuff and rock this out for these next 2 months, okay? I love y'all to life. Have a great day, everybody.